I'm back. Look at both. Bare Bones Broadcasting. For all tragedy is usually associated with treasure. It is. It is. Astounding. Not always. The kid in the paper I feel very sorry for. Mr. Butts. Tragedy. And I don't see any treasure associated with him. If it's there, I don't know where it is, and it better get around him. That boy deserves a little bit of treasure. He does. There deserves to be some sentiment around him. He's a human being. When I look at the other tragedies going on here and the horrible events, without ever getting the individuals recognized at all, and the ones you do, you really rip into, and I think, you know how many got away right in front of you, and you know, cold cases. Bah! Bloody murder! You need to affect the people coming more and worry about them that got away with bloody murder. And they did. And take it a little easier on the ones you catch. That's for damn sure. All you're doing is catching the stupid anyway that's getting away. Everything somebody's doing time for that you're calling a felon, you're just using for tokens and a turnstile of extortion and come on, you worthless brain. Deterrent. It's all for little tokens in a deterrent system. And though I agree deterrent is important, not to the torment you're doing to those people. No, it isn't. There's a lot of other methods here to help humans. When you take the time to be more specific and precise to each human, you do not have to deter the whole crowd. Just deterring the whole crowd by tormenting some in front of everyone is archaic. And whatever psychologist is telling you that's the only way or that's the way and you can't afford to be specific, do you want to bet? Do you see what's wrong with not being specific and precise with each human here? You can't afford to go after math with deterrent. That won't and doesn't and it can't work. No herd creature holds itself together like that. That's not what makes the Serengeti work. No, it isn't. No, it certainly isn't. The delight of living makes the Serengeti work. And they're embarrassed to stop and eat each other. Want to bet? Wait till it all comes out in the wash. They're going to have a lot more excuse for eating each other than you, humanity. You eating each other, humanity, doesn't have any excuse. I almost screamed it. I could just scream it! Humans falsely identifying each other and eating each other is without any excuse whatsoever. Do you want to bet this planet is way too small and you have matched wits way too many times for this to be going on? Libya and Egypt, my God. I'd make each one of you join a slave caravan, putting the limestone back on those pyramids right now. Now you don't have time to fight in Egypt. And I'd have Muammar. No, I wish I could have Gaddafi around. No, Mr. Mubarak, how dare you intimidate that man for any reason in Egypt? How they're going to keep giving you anything in Egypt, you reckless rats? I don't know. I hate the United States. Oh, do you? Well, the United States is not a sucker. You wouldn't have a penny. You'd be glad the United States is a chump. Punk. You Egyptian punk. You'd be glad this is the young boy on the block. Punk. Because you make... We were thinking about Moses tonight. Just a punk of his dad. Can you imagine what his dad thought of him? Well, you punk. Rescue you from reeds and look what you do, you punk. You damn punk. Remember Joseph? You think Moses would have been rescued from reeds? Wasn't about Joseph? They would have let him drown. Why not? Would the world have been better if Moses would have drowned in the reeds? Oh, man. Somebody else would have stood up and reminded the Jews in Egypt. Hey! You forgot a few things around here, haven't ya? Better to go extinct in Egypt or extinct in the promised land because you mocked your brother and the famine got you. Which way? Wouldn't you be willing to go down in Egypt after remembering how you mocked your brother in the promised land? Would you bitch? Make old Saddam look like an angel, Moses. Don't he? Don't he? Don't he? Well, I'll tell you it's the king of the Jews and the nephew of Saul. I'll tell you he does. I wonder if Saul said it like he should have before he died. I hope he did.